Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
Halloween, Captain Crunch. Turns the milk green.
I was wondering if you'd like to come into the captain's cabin and get warm for a bit with old gay Popeye. Yick, 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 yick.
Excuse me, sir. I am all about the clam.
You can get some clams out here on me dinghy. Yick, 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 yick.
Well, it's that time of the year where all the weirdos come out. Went to the 25th annual Pinball Expo. It reminds me of,
Well, I want to tell you kids something, because kids mean something to me. I have bunches of them. There's a couple of rules you follow when it comes to Halloween.
Yes.
And these are the rules, and you're going to follow them because Hot Rod says so. First of all, when you go out there, you're going to wear something neon because it's dark and there's idiots driving cars. And them idiots are going to run you over. Some of them don't care. You're going to take care of yourself.
Whoa!
What the hell?
I thought I put that thing away! In the closet here. Let me open up the door here.
That's not good.
Well, it's the... I remember this thing from last Halloween. It's the seanced Strolla is fired up. No, I wonder who's going to be paying us a visit.
Can't be good either way.
$25. Oh, my Lord.
I've been there.
Yeah, fellers.
No!
Fellers, are you there? Fellers, it's me, Mike Chick. I'm calling you in here.
Oh,
See how...
no.
See,
This is the most frightening Halloween ever.
see how things are working for you down there. Been a while since I had a chance to talk with you fellers.
Are you constipated? You're talking even slower than usual.
Thought I'd check in with you here. I'm up here at the pearly gates, and it's nice to join with you fellers and see how things are treating you in my absence. I'm sure your ratings are down, and you're not performing well in the key demographics.
If by key demographic you mean woman's vagina, I have been performing well.
Don't know that I know quite what you're referring to, but I'm sure your target demographics. I don't know. I was trying to teach you greenhorn some things while I was down on the big blue earth, and was very, very sad when I left you in the prime of my life. I felt like I was teaching you greenhorns some things, and
you were teaching us how to lose listeners every week.
well, it's actually been, I'll be honest, I enjoyed my time with you fellers, but hanging out up here in the pearly gates is pretty good, because I'm getting to hang out with all my old broadcasting pals. I saw Paul Harvey the other day, and we got to share some stories, and sadly, there are some broadcast people up here that I do not enjoy seeing. There was Wolfman Jack. I don't know how he even made it up here. I'm sure he led a very spotty life on Earth, and I'm not quite sure how he made it up here with me and Paul Harvey.
By any chance, did you actually see a good, a true journalist? That would be Dan Shockett.
I have not run into Mr. Dan Shockett. Did he work the Poughkeepsie market? Not sure I'm familiar with his work. I did run into Wolfman Jack the other day. We kind of went down separate paths to avoid each other. We had a run-in back in the day. I was working. I ever tell you fellers about the time I was working the Salem Winston Market, the WBOO Boo 92? I worked there as, I actually worked there as Wolfman Mike, and apparently Wolfman Jack thought that was close enough that he could sue me and threaten the station. Not sure how that was similar enough that a lawsuit could be filed, but did cost me my job there at Boo 92.
Boo 92.
Yes, Boo 92. I'm sure you remember me there. Yes.
Actually, I'm sure there's about 92 former WrestleCrap radio listeners that booed you.
You know who else just showed up here, up in the Golden Clouds?
That person you just bored to death. Who used to be one of the 12 listeners.
Well, if that person was none other than Soupy Sales, that would be correct. You fellers remember Soupy Sales, I'm sure.
I remember him just for the alliteration.
Remember him? He did a show and he had Pookie and the White Fang. He was a great man. I remember I used to work the San Bernardino market with Soupy. Remember that? It was at KHIP, HIP 106. Not sure I ever told you fellers about that, but we thought it would be a good idea. We thought it would play well to cater to the hippie vegans that were there at the time, and that would be our target market. Didn't go there by Mike Check, but I rather worked as Bob Salad. Together with Mr. Sales, we were the soup and salad. Promoted ourselves as a musical buffet. It was really a smorgasbord of tunes. Sadly, that did not catch on as Soupy and I split up, and he went on to do What's My Line, and of course I became a big household name and in all the markets I ventured to.
Oh, yeah, I just want to tell you that after your death, the sales of your Mike Check bumper sticker went almost to the roof.
Well, that's good. Hopefully my daughter is raking in a little bit of cash.
I don't want to say anything, but I think I saw your daughter on her knees the other night.
Well, she was praying for Mike Check's eternal soul, I'm sure. I'm sure that's what she was doing, but
that's what they call shot.
Speaking of Mike Check's eternal soul and being up here in heaven, it's so good to be with my former broadcast partner, Soupy Sales. So I thought, if it's all right with you fellers, I thought I'd play Soupy a little song. Oh, Soupy, so good to have you up here with me. Here's the McCoys for you, Soupy, here on the Whacker.
Hang on, Soupy, Soupy, hang on.
Man, what else could go wrong on this show? Oh, look who's rolling up. It's Johnny 4 with TNA news.
He's got new theme music.
Yeah, here he comes.
Broken that Bischoff on TNA.
Wow.
Thanks.
Did he say Hulk joined Bischoff on TNA?
I don't know. You can't even understand this. Wait a minute. I have an idea.
What's that?
This may be dangerous. I'm not going to drink this tonic. Open up wide, Johnny 4. Here it comes. Oh, he's glowing. He has this wild look in his eyes. He's like glowing and stuff.
He's probably glowing because he's ready to explode. You put fluid in him that's not supposed to be in him.
Johnny 4?
I think that Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff will be wonderful for TNA.
What the
Together
hell?
they can usher in a new era for wrestling. When you really think about it, their work in WCW really challenged Vince McMahon and caused the WWF to change.
I don't want to
like
hear anymore.
He's like Nathaniel 4.
Uh-oh. The glow is all gone.
Hulk Hogan there is off on TNA.
WrestleCrap Radio.
I don't have Bell's palsy, you idiot.
What, Jim? Why would you have faked having Bell's palsy?
I'm tired of working all these goddamn hours. So you know what I did? I superglued my upper lip to my cheek.
Oh, Jim.
And I went into Vince's office and I said, I got the palsy again. Only this time he didn't fire my ass. I gotta be sure this superglue holds my palsy face intact deal. Jim! Oh, fuck this show. Shove it up your ass. Jim!
Jim!
Oh, fuck.
I didn't know what the deal was with Mickie James being moved to SmackDown, but the Horse Trolla has told us, apparently, she's being punished for her weight.
I think she parties. That's why I think how she's got, a little thick. I think she likes to drink beer. I think we would get along real well.
Right. WWE ice cream bars. Apparently, after all these years, they're actually going to get rid of them, which that's a crime.
End of an era. Good humor. Ironically, they will never be a sponsor of this show.
You nodded off. I had to nudge him a little bit.
Demento's pissed off. He's challenged me and RD. Don't bring it, sing it.
Then what you're going to do is you're going to have lots of fun and going to say to each other, Happy Halloween, trick or treat. See you all next week, everybody. So long.